All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Guys. Mike, 49. Here we go. 36.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's go.
From the gun, Mariota gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Check 9. Check 99. One.
Mariota completes it to Davis. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Push him back. Push him back.
On the read option, it's Mariota. He may try and run for this. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. It's caught by Davis. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ready. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Kill. Where are they, team?
From the red zone now, Mariota. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd and goal from the 1. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. So they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal.
Jump. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Here's Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well, wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Go.
Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Foles. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Jeffrey Simmons able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Foles. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, watch the ball,
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. What we got?
Here's Foles. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Come on, D.
Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45. And
I didn't expect him to run. I should have expected him to run, though. Yeah, why would you want to risk a pass and end up in 3rd and 11? That's just, yeah, it's
I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this 1st drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
13.
Check.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. A 1st down there on a pickup at 25.
I don't understand. How do you pick up 25? I blitzed right up the middle. I mean, I blitzed right up the middle. He literally ran the ball exactly where I was blitzing. I don't get that.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
He literally ran the ball exactly where I was blitzing. And there was a gigantic hole. How's that possible?
As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
The gigantic hole right where he was, right where I was blitzing. Fucking crazy, man.
Mike's 59. Check, 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 check.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Pick it. What the fuck, man?
But it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early
what the
downs
fuck
like
was
that
that?
first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
That's fucking trash, man.
Him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff here.
Wow, come on, man. Somebody get off the block, bro. Jesus Christ.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, Madden, for real, man. Jesus Christ.
Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal.
Check, check, 59. Great. It's been a long day for you. Watch twist.
Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on
13
defense.
plays,
Jesus
Christ.
right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
That's the way I do look at it, Charles. I should have taken the ball away. That's the way I look at it. The ball should have been taken away.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
Oh, my
and
audible
that can hurt
set,
the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board.
God damn it.
But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Switch.
On the counter, here's Jones.
Ah, man.
A pickup of about
Can this
3
game
yards as he's
respond?
taken down at the 31.
I always have such a problem in CFM games, man. This game, I always have such a problem because the game it just doesn't respond quickly, man. You can't cut quickly, man.
They have to throw it all the time, but you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Mariota now. Staying on it, but in the end, the
My
pressure
fault.
too great, and he goes down. Like a freight
like
train
that.
off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Jaguars go on offense first
I'm not
down and
going to
10.
rage too bad because it's like I'm still working out stuff with my playbook and stuff. I don't have my audibles set. It's like 60% construction. So I'm not
The Jacksonville offense set to begin.
I'm
their
not going to be
next
too
drive.
bad.
And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's
I got to take a couple games to get
you could have kicked that one through.
I don't know
sort
about
out my
that.
stuff.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Get him. Get him. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Switch up. Switch up. 54 is Mike. What? Check. Watch 54. Watch. What is this?
Looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Lee. His first catch. Good for 9 and a 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down.
You got a man cover better than that, bro.
They executed that curl route versus zone.
You got a man cover better than that.
Changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run.
How are you getting beat by a guy who has no fucking speed? How did he just get beat by a guy who has 89 speed?
A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
How did he just get beat? I don't understand. Look, I understand how these big wide receivers beat these guys off the line, no problem. But how the fuck are you? That guy is -4 speed. How is he running by him like that? That's goofy, man. That's fucking goofy as hell. That's fucking trash.
To the 23-yard line.
Guy is crazy faster than that receiver. There's no way he should be leaving him in the dust. That's fucking bullshit, man. The guy's 89 speed. He's a glorified tight end.
Titans offense set
fucking
to
bullshit.
The drive, and still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now.
God, can I fucking make a cut in this fucking mode, man? Jesus Christ. Can I make a cut in this mode?
Someone with some excitement and energy is like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Why is this... What? Why do his wide receivers just fucking change?
2nd and 5 now. Mariota. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because
I don't understand how you could just throw a streak to a slow-ass motherfucker, man. I really don't get it.
1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Is he on aggressive tackling or something?
On that one. 32 yards.
Jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, they're scared.
After the penalty, it's Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. On third down, Mariota. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down.
It's a good idea.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This one from 46 yards out.
Yeah, there's some sort of fucking... There's some sort of delay when I play CFM that really fucks me up. It fucks me up kicking, and it fucks me up running. It's like it lacks. There's like a slight delay when I play this this mode.
But it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
Very good starting field.
I don't know how you can just burn this mother. That's fucking crazy to me.
First and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running
like that's
back.
Crazy to me. How can you burn a guy and still have separation 20 yards down the field when you're significantly slower than him?
Another pitch and catch there to the running back. This
it's just goofy.
To evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
What we got? Hey, one set.
To throw again on second down. Foles. He's going to loft one deep.
There, that's more like it.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Oh, really? Will that affect it? Maybe that does affect it. I have no idea what I'm screaming at. I don't know. Maybe that's the problem, though.
Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm.
Hello.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I don't know what happened there. It seemed like a nice throw.
Only once so far in this first half.
He just threw that into the ground.
If you don't win on third
That's
down,
weird.
It makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball.
Jones hit and the ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd and 9, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0 as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the 2nd half.
We play to win. Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, he's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Check.
And again this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
It frustrates me no fucking hell that there's lag on every single one of these fucking games.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Looking to throw again on second down. Foles. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards. Move those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You're going right at him. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm on.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They're going to look to throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Jarrell Casey coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Where are they, team? He's coming.
He'll get this one to Switzer. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
49's the mic. Watch 49. I got one. Shift.
A first down throw for Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. Johnson jostles free. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Foles now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Under 10, 10. 12.
Now back to throw. And caught by Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Foles now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the Titans' 40-yard line.
Let's go!
59. Mike 59. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And to give this time to the tailback. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Keep going right at him.
Are you getting ahead? Are you getting ahead?
Silent.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll escape to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Feel
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So they settled for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Check, check.
One.
Let's go, D. Back.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mariota. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Mariota on 1st down. Open man is Switzer, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota escaping the pressure. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, listen, it's a team game. We know that. But where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again. But on offense, they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Under.
Tight right.
Hey, Keaton.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Jarrell Casey picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. On 3rd down, it's Moss. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Foles. He's going to loft one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 30. A big third down play there for the Jags. 43 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
We got 4.
Pick.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
4 down. Check.
Now Foles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack.
Tight dog. Wide. Get wide.
Here's Foles. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, Kent. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back in.
I can't wait to see a replay.
One last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Let's go!
3 buzz. Man left. Even. 4 down. Even.
1.
24's the mark.
Check.
24's the mic. I'm here all day.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far.
A 28-yard attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will stretch the lead to 3 scores now at 19-0. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being...
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural,
yeah,
but
I like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Jags, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Did he play an inside shade? You would never make this intersection in real life. This is a classic Madden completely unrealistic interception. Like if you want to have this be an incompletion or the CD at the last second throw and knocks the ball down and whatever, like you can do that. If you want to have the CD do that, you can do that. But this should never ever be a hit. It looks so awful. This should never be a hit. Already breaking to the inside. This wide receiver right there broke down, just sunk his hips, and the corner broke inside cycle. Look at this. He's breaking inside already. It's cycle. If you press like this, that's not a press to win. This is terrible technique, man. This is terrible technique. No DB would do this. This is the whole reason why this guy is getting open. No one would press like this. It's like, that's insane. This is awful. This is awful. That is awful press bail. That is awful. That is awful. No, this is Mariota. This is just Mariota. Yeah, I mean, I saw he was in man-to-man, which I honestly should have fucking thrashed with Switzer. But, I just decided to run because he didn't spy me. Shit, man, over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. Like, what is he doing? Why did my DB just suddenly take false steps? Adoree Jackson just took false steps. Okay, he's a man-to-man, 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 running with him. Okay, that's offensive pass interference. That's offensive pass interference. But then right here, when he throws the ball, what the hell is that? This one was good. He just baited. Yeah, he just baited. He literally just baited. He just baited me here. Yeah, he just baited me on this.